The caper chase is a really good episode of The Simpsons, and there's one moment where I actually kind of laughed out loud and amused me so much. This is the 19th episode of the 28th season of The Simpsons, directed by Kramer, and I will save the moment that I found funniest for a spoiler warning, just in case you don't want to know anything specific. But this focuses on a for-profit university that Mr. Burns decides to open, and the teachers are, well, people who are perhaps not qualified, by whom I mean Homer. And Homer actually has an interesting approach to it. Initially, he's not that bothered, he doesn't care, but then he remembers that Lisa basically begged him to take it seriously because education is important. And what he delivers is actually pretty spectacular to watch. We also get animated versions of films, including my joint all-time favourite film, Dead Poets Society, and we get John Keating standing on a table giving this passionate speech. It's not exactly how the film went, but is very obviously recognisable, and Homer wrote down something rather interesting relating to Robin Williams' characters on a piece of paper, but I won't spoil it completely. That's not the bit that I found the funniest, though. No, actually, I'll save it for a spoiler warning with the funny moment. But I found it to be very entertaining and very well done, and I think it could have gone either way for me. When a story focuses on one of Mr. Burns' latest schemes, I can either really love it or find it kind of repetitive, but I think with this one, it worked really well, and it took a direction I definitely wasn't expecting. I won't spoil it by saying ultimately what happens, but I enjoyed it. It was unpredictable. It worked really well. Homer gave a great performance. I may be slightly biased because basically as soon as they mentioned Dead Poets Society, I had a big smile on my face, but I do think that it was a pretty good episode. So the funny bit, or at least the bit that made me laugh out loud, is after, so obviously this is a spoiler for the bit that I found to be the most interesting, and it's right after Homer has encouraged the class to chant about the functions of the chair, and it's the timing of it and the sound of his voice when he sits in the chair and then it just springs and he screams carpe diem as he flies into the air, and it amused me so much that I actually watched that bit a couple of times. So I really thoroughly enjoyed that. The Caper Chase is an episode that I really liked. I'd be very happy to watch it again. I almost certainly will watch that clip again. Definitely an episode I will be coming back to at some point.